It was difficult. It was 8 months of grueling training leading up to the shoot. We have a couple of boxers who are in the film, who have played opponents in various matches. So it was interesting to spend time with them because I mean they've dedicated their lives to the sport. Of your work with another film or with something that you may have done in the past is not for you to make.
Hi Farhan, welcome to Eastern Eye.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good, good.
First of all, Farhan, I have to say the trailer of Toofaan looks amazing.
Thank you, man.
And I think one thing that has grabbed everyone's attention is your physical transformation that you have done for the film. So I would like to know how difficult was it?
Well, it was hard. It was very, very challenging, but it was I think equally as important to have the right people around, to kind of guide me through that whole process and I mean motivate me, inspire me, challenge me, push me, pamper me. All of that happened. So I was very fortunate on that level, but it was difficult. It was 8 months of grueling training leading up to the shoot, but enjoyable. And that also is, I mean, when you're getting into a film like this, that's going to be part and parcel of it. So you have to make sure that you do it as honestly as you possibly can.
Right. So, as a part of preparation, did you meet any real life boxers to know their kind of mindset, how they perform in the ring? Did you meet and speak to any one of them?
Well, we have a couple of boxers who are in the film, who have played opponents in various matches. So it was interesting to spend time with them because I mean they've dedicated their lives to the sport. So to kind of understand what is it about boxing that excited them, what is it that they look forward to in their careers, how seriously they take their training, and how important that aspect of it is. So it that is something that serves as fuel for you when you're performing and when you go out there to train. Absolutely.
Of course, you and Rakesh sir had earlier collaborated for Bhag Milkha Bhag. I would say it was one of the best biopics and one of the best sports films that we have seen in Bollywood. Now, of course, with Toofaan, is there a kind of a pressure to deliver something as good as Bhag Milkha Bhag while you were making the film and right now also?
Well, the pressure really is not about wanting to better something. The pressure is always, and whenever you make a film, is I mean, if you want to call it pressure, I would much rather call it responsibility, I guess. Is to tell a powerful and a good story. And that's eventually what's important. The comparison of your work with another film or with something that you may have done in the past is not for you to make. You have to just stay focused on the film that you're doing now, and we wanted to tell this story as effectively as we possibly can. As sincerely, as seriously, and as honestly, like I said, as we possibly could, and that really is all that we were focused on.
How was your experience of working with Paresh? I think this is the first time you are sharing screen space with him. So how was the experience of working with him?
Amazing. He, of course, is such a phenomenal actor, and his experiences, be they in film or be they in life, I mean, are so much more than I have yet. So there's just to sit and listen to his stories from his various stages in his career of how he dealt with certain roles and how he approached certain parts, his hope for movies, his hunger still, for meaty parts. All this stuff is really inspiring. So you have to just, I mean, when you're in the presence of someone like that, you just put on your film student hat, and sit down there and just pay close attention.
Right. So Farhan, lastly, I would like to know, after Toofaan, where do we see you? Is there something on the cards? We have been hearing you being a part of MCU universe with a movie called Miss Marvel. So is it true?
Well, I've read that too. That's all I can say.
Okay. So Farhan, it was really nice chatting with you. All the best for Toofaan. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care.